Hello! Oh, I should reposition the mic. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everything is working. I think the chat bot having some issues with it, but right now I'm bleeding clock. I just got into a game, and it is a high funds game. So I am very excited about that. My very first live high funds game, and it's going to be an absolute disaster. And I am here for it. Y'all are here for it. Let's get hype here. Let's see. I think I just want to grab that. Am I missing something? Nope. Alright. I'm gonna make the colors a little more contrast. Thank you. Is everything working good? Audio working? Chatbot working? I think I might just... I don't know why the chatbot's not connecting. I'm just gonna hide it. Oh, maybe because there's a big... Aha, there we go. Alright, anyway. I gotta manage my time here. Wow, it looks like we're gonna have... It's a pretty small map. So, okay, so I'm gonna go over here. Skip this so I can get to these a little quicker. Maybe not the best idea, but now I can put this guy where I can easily react to whatever this guy does. And then this guy over here to get these. And then, let's see, 10,000. We can go over here and get that. Same amount of turns that it is to grab the other one. So yeah, so I think this is the right move. It's the same amount of turns to go back here and get this, than to go up here and get this, so you want to get the more forward one. I thought about picking Kindle here, but then I was like, oh, it's high funds, maybe my infantry can doink some of these vehicles with this luck damage. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to get my chat box back working again. There we go. On my other monitor. Alright. High funds for Hyrule Jugger, yes. Jugger is the man, the myth, the legend. We're gonna grab this really forward aggressive one. And then... Oh, shoot. Okay, so what I think I want to do is have this one guy start this chain, and then have another guy behind, which this is probably not a very efficient capture phase. I've never played this map before. So... Definitely on the struggle bus a little bit, but... Get that. Let's see. Keep just building infantry. And then I think Thai funds can go immediate tech up. Probably gonna need that tank or something over here, but that's his strong side. There's this soda like cola that the A8 company makes called Roxa Cola, because Mr. Wayne Scott, the inventor of A8's name was Roxanne, and they only make it in Kentucky only for like the holidays they did. So I brought like this pack with me, and then I realized too late that it was 0 sugar, and it was life ruining. I'm just kidding. But it was really tragic. I accidentally bought the 0 sugar variety. And I'm just gonna build some more infantry. No vehicles yet, out of anybody, because we're just capping stuff. Could be able to like a tank or something out here just super early to try to contest these really early. Maybe recon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Recon might get bogged down by these woods too much, but it could be good. It's probably too... That's high funds. I don't need to be doing that. I think I just go tank there. Got bamboozled. Yeah, now exclamation mark blunder should work. Let me try typing it out. Now the chatbot should be... I don't know if like Streamlabs is like connected. And that makes me really sad. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Streamlabs is connected. And for some reason it was already preloaded with 3 blunders already. So that's probably good, because that'll probably be like the 3 blunders that I don't catch. And then I don't even realize they're blunders until someone else points it out to me. Okay, there we have just a Neo tank on the field. That's what's happening now. Sasha only gets 5% extra income in high funds because it's still a flat 100, so that's why Sasha's tier 3. Yeah, they're going for the airport rush, which I probably should go for too. I need more units because I'm Jugger. But I think my capture phase was not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 2 Black Boat moves, I believe. Unless Black Boat moves 7. I think they move 7. Let's see. I'm trying to be really aggressive here on my strong side. And I have enough for a Neo tank as well. Semi-original guy already seething at these Neo tank buys. Alright, well I can easily chain that one. Let's see, I think I want to go over here. I keep skipping to get these, but that might not be... Well, this is my weak side, so I kind of want to get the forward ones, but I think this is not as efficient as it could be. But that's okay, we've got a Neo tank coming in. Hey, oops, did I miss one? Oh, I did miss one. Alright, let's see. I can go on the mountain to cover... Oh, Neo tank could, like, front shift this way, which would be really annoying, but... I think if I go here, I can be able to get both of them. Okay, Black Boat 7 move. Sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like this is the one to build the Black Boat from. Okay. Okay, I can have this guy start the comm tower. This guy go over here that can get on the mountain and interrupt, and also like get any one cap if it needs to. Just it keeps the options open. And then I'm obviously gonna cap this. This guy can go over here and get this one. And then this guy can either get this one or this one. Yep, we got an Advanced Wars by Web stream. Now you can see my blunders in real time. And you can use exclamation mark blunder. Alright. And then another Neo tank. Yeah. This is just mega tank spamming soon. I could even build one, but that's probably not a good idea with Jugger. I'm just gonna keep like chaining Neo tanks. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go for this. Put this guy in that flexible spot where I can do anything. And then this guy over here could get interrupted, but then Red would have to stop both of these. And I think that's fine. We're gonna go get that one. Now this guy can go to either one next turn. Get this one. Put this guy here, but I gotta put someone in range to be here. Black Boat. Is there a command for a non-blunder? Yes, that's exclamation mark brilliant. And then if you do exclamation mark brilliant, it removes one from the blunder list. Alright, so obviously I'm not getting that. Yeah, there's just Neo-tanks here everywhere, so I think I just need to play for the denial. And maybe I could, like, luck roll a Neo-tank or something. But this is my strong side, so I can brawl on it. And the Neo-tank will be here where this tank is. So that's the same range. This was the range my Neo-tank can cover. So, let's see. I think I just want to be just really aggressive and forward here. Let's see. Yeah, I just got to keep everything in that Neo-tank range. This isn't. That's a blunder right there. That's a... Well, actually, no, the Neo-tank can kind of cover that square. And then I'm gonna go here. Alright, and then let's just, let's just get more Neo-tank. Let's play the Neo-tank chain game. Gotta make sure I don't forget units. Alright. So it looks like this city's gonna come under fire right now. And there's an artillery coming in. So that's gonna be fun. But if I can get through these, like, infantry walls, like, I think, I don't know. Artilleries are really cost efficient, though, against these high-tech units that are going to come out in high funds. But I think maybe some small tanks will work. Okay, Neo-tanks are going to move up, and it looks like we're just going to be fighting over this line right here. I am down 3 cities, though, because my capture phase was just that inefficient. And I can capture here and get a really good mountain shot, which will interrupt that. But then my infantry over here are just kind of overloaded. Alright. Let's see, so we're capturing that. We're gonna load that guy in there and go over to the airport. Here, over here. All right, so let's see. I have 3 Neo-tanks now. Definitely need to finish this. Let's finish that. Get that mountain interrupt there. All right, decent. All right, and then I have. All right, so many Neo-tanks. I might want to start. Ooh, I can get an interrupt there too. Yeah, this is my strong side. I think I want to take this. And then just try to be, like, as aggressive with my positioning as possible. Let's see. I got a little under 12 minutes left. So I can't be burning too much clock, but I gotta be careful about where these Neo-tanks can go. I definitely want to be aggressive and try to get these. This is high funds. It's a big deal. What's up? Ahoy! I think this should, like, just pretty much, like, keep chaining Neo-tanks. And I can build anti-air from here, and then it can shift over and counter any copters. I'm gonna just go ahead and... Oh, wait, then I can't build another Neo. That is the issue. I can even have the tank blow that up. You know what? I think it might actually be worth it because it's high funds. And then put a Neo-tank behind it. Yeah, I can put this Neo-tank right here. Put this Neo-tank right here. I have everything covered. Everything's still in my chain. And then, I think I want to play like on the good terrain. But I don't have the Neo tank coverage there, so I'm just gonna play back within that. Yeah, let's just try and do this. Maybe I'm being a little too passive, but at the same time, I did take out an infantry right here, so you know. And then still don't have enough for anti-air. Just leave that there. This guy. Yeah, I was not very efficient with my captures. That's not a good shot, really. That's not really a good shot either. I just lose the infantry if I do that. This is my weak side. I need to preserve infantry. So, just go back. Alright, I'm under 10 minutes. So, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a big brawl over here. Okay, tank goes down. Okay. I'll be able to get a Neo tank shot in there. So, that'll be nice. But this might just be a losing fight. But because of that, I've stalled that city. And then, yeah, I'm like, my capture phase was so bad. I've never played this map before, that's my excuse. But if all the Neo tanks are fighting each other, then I can like try to swipe these caps or something. Okay, and then regular tank comes in. Okay, the artilleries are gonna bust this down, which maybe I should have gone for something like that. Yeah, we got this rating of unrated here. I've never played high funds before. I've played a few unrated games of high funds. Never rated games. And it's hard. High funds is hard. Okay, we have a bomber. Now I have to build anti-air. Or jet fighters when I capture the airport. So, I think my capture phase just kind of sunk me though. It's not very good. Alright, hopefully we get the roll, and okay, at least we knocked that down to 1. Okay, I can actually go in on this infantry. There we go. A Jugger coming in, clutch city right there. Super clutch. Alright, now I can be a rat and capture this. And then also, I've got a lot of pressure on this city right here. So we're gonna capture it. And then I have 2 Neo tanks in range. Of course, one of them's on a city, but I think the double tap is what you want to go for here. And good roll there, good roll there. All right, big roll, big roll. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. And then even I can do this, 0 to 28%. Let's do it. Clang. Oh no, we bricked. We bricked. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I should have started that capture instead. Oh, I went for the Giga Chad move, but it was such a terrible blunder. So if I started this, then this infantry couldn't attack both. So now I sold with that. Type in exclamation mark blunder for that one. Oh man. Alright. Going to bring that up. Let's see. 29k. I could go artillery, Neo tank, and bust that thing. I've got the power ready. See if we get anything there, and we get the clear out. Nah, it was worth, yeah, it was. Oh man, I definitely should have capped that. But if I got a roll on that Neo tank, that'd have been amazing. But unfortunately, it was a brick. But that's still good damage. I gotta lean into Jugger, right? I gotta. Oh, that hurts. Lose an infantry, but that's, yeah, I lose those two. But stalled out the cities, and that's really good in high funds. Exclamation mark worth, yeah. Yeah, I was too slow over here on my caps. Now I'm getting all those flipped. Now the bomber's gonna go over here, and it's covering the Neo tanks too. So, this is looking really bad. I got some nice rolls, but my overall macro strategy and inefficient capture phase are gonna sink me. I've just been like at a deficit this whole game. But maybe I can find some tactical opportunities. Yeah, this really stinks. I'm gonna be hard losing. But we'll see what we can cook up. Alright. Market crash is gonna make it even worse. And yeah, but we're okay. We're okay. I think I can keep this. But is Sasha going to war bonds? Maybe. I actually just bought the market crash this turn, but could see a war bonds. High funds, maybe it could be worth it. I don't know. But I am facing some serious pressure right now. My openings just aren't there. I need to get better about them. But that comes with like just knowing the maps, and I don't really play Live League, so I just gotta play more Live League. Let's see. I can just keep going in for this brawl, which I think I can do like this. I think I can do this. And then what I'm actually going to do is move this. Oh, but there's that bomber right there. This is just going to be a huge problem. I'm just going to try and block with this and this. And then have this guy actually start the cap. This guy start this cap. This guy actually, let's see. Attack. This guy attack. Let's see if we get it. Nope. Sad days. And then go over here. The artillery right here. Maybe I'll just hope for like a big roll. I can interrupt these, but it's not. Yeah, I am in a really rough spot. I'm just gonna play defense, I guess. Oops. Dang. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna just lose both sides and then it's gonna be game right there. So unfortunate. Not gonna pick up. Okay, doesn't get the roll there. Not gonna pick up a high funds W here, but we'll give it a couple more turns. I think my position is actually just super lost right now, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm just like losing in everything. I mean, yeah. Believe in yourself. Yeah, I know, I should. But this is gonna be a tough one. I'll at least get those two. And then we'll be able to like get another, like get one of those weakened Neo tanks, but I can just try to regroup maybe since I've already got these. I'm already getting these 2 cities. I don't need to keep fighting this anymore. But yeah, I already don't have these. This is just really sloppy. Alright. I have a free shot from here with the anti-air. And from back here even, which might be better because it's closer to the bomber. Maybe too aggressive on the weak side, hard to say though. Yeah, I like never play high funds. That's my excuse. It's just inexperience. But I just, you know, the only way to get better is to just keep practicing. Sasha's like burning a ton of clock on this buy for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what Sasha's doing, but oh, there we go. I'm gonna grab these. I can go in and hopefully try to get a roll on that Neo tank. As long as the anti-air would be just debating reduce power now. Oh yeah, high funds, high amounts of gambling. Yeah, exactly. But I think this might be toast for me. I can go in with the power, and yeah, you know what? Before we go out with a bang. We use the power. 35 to 102. We do it live. 102, baby. Yep, bang. You already knew that thing was gone. 0 to oh wait, this guy. 0 to 54. Heck yeah, we take those odds. I'll never tell me the odds. I'm like, oh. Nope. Nope, did not work. Did not work out. Alright, 0 to 33. I'll take 3 damage on a Neo tank. Let's see it. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, no. 71 to 126. Let's go gambling. Okay. That was a pretty bad roll. Alright, let's go gambling on this guy. Alright, that was a mid roll. Let's go gambling on this guy. 29 to 84. I'm gonna call it on this one. GG to Poopy Pants 69. Oh man. Sloppy opening. My positioning I don't think was too bad, but I think my opening and then like just kind of how I had like the macro made things worse. But we are going to go right again and hit the next game. Let's see if we can get a standard. You have yet to get a single good roll during power. Yeah, it was a sign. It was a sign. I had to call it. Yeah, it was brutal. But you know, live and learn. You're the featured high funds game. Well, that's an embarrassment to the website. I mean, I'm just kidding. Let's look at the featured standard game while the queue's going on. We got Von Bolt versus Sturm. So all the defense. And it looks like we got Nighthawk 44 against Ria Kordvadiva, who is rated the number 167th rated player on the planet. And the amazing Sturm theme hits. Would have bet you had RNG if you picked Flak. Yeah, maybe. Everyone likes, like, it's the weirdest thing that people say that they like Flak, because, like, I swear I've heard Mang say, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I swear I heard him say, like, he likes Flak because his rolls are more reliable than Jugger. But you wouldn't be picking Flak or Jugger if you wanted to minimize RNG, right? You would just pick, like, you know, Rachel or somebody. So that just kind of never made sense to me of, like, oh, like, Flak is better because he's more consistent. But it makes sense. Okay, we found a match. Oh, it dodged. Or not yet, but the opponent for them to also accept the match. Okay, so let's see. And we're having advanced walls over here. But it looks like both players are equal properties. And, okay, got the match. Let's see this map. Ooh, Arachnophobia. Oh, this is gonna be insane. Oh yeah, we're blundering this opening. I'm ready for this. Tier 4. Oh, let's see. Do I go Grim? You know what? We do it live. We do it live. We go Grim. You don't want to minimize the RNG, just control the way it swings. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're going up against R Dizzle, who is ranked in the top 300, and me, not even the top 5,000. So let's see what we got here. It looks like we got a pretty obvious chain right off the bat. Has anyone blundered you on CO pick? Nope, you can go right ahead and do that. Yeah, this does look like more of a coal map. I'm gonna change the color so a little more contrasting. Okay, my mic is like covering up this space right here, so that's annoying. Alright. Let's see, we have this chain that we're gonna grab, and then this guy. Let's see. It looks like there's a chain right here. Oh, but there's this I have to grab. Would it be worth grabbing the it would probably be worth grabbing this first. That's too much of an income swing. And then I have to get the chain next time. And then we're gonna get this guy. And then there's that chain right there, so I don't need to go for that. I can go here, just snag this, and then get ready to go there. So that'd be... And then the next guy could go here. Or I could just start this chain right here, because there's already infantries there that could threaten. No, if I start, it's too close to base range. I gotta do this. I would always lose that if I went in. Nah, Grim guy is good. Yeah, maybe Grim is worth an exclamation mark brilliant, because that's the opposite of a blunder, and then it takes the blunder list down. Alright, but we're gonna try and okay, looks like might start that one, but I can snag this one basically for free. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do that, and then I think over here I want to get these. Build another infantry. This looks like kind of a misery dynamic, like these two bases pinch over on this mid base. So that's definitely something I need to be aware of. It looks like the map dynamic, but connecting I think here is going to be pretty huge. Alright, so now I can start this and get this guy to start this chain right here. I have 7,000. This is not high funds, so No Neo tank spam this time. Semi-original guy's not gonna be upset about about that. Yeah, I don't think it's worth building artillery to break that. At least not at this point. So we'll just go double infantry. I think we picked this map for the team tournament. I can't remember all the maps we picked because there were a lot, but I think this will be in there, which I'm really excited about. Alright, so I'll get this. Lower left corner city. This one? Oh, this one. Aha, I didn't even see that because my mic was covering it up. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'm trying to keep my mic on the desk so it's like balanced. Alright, I can go get this, start that. And then I can go comm tower to here. Or I can go here to comm tower. Which should be better. Well, if I'm on the comm tower, I can get shot. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna capture that. And then I can go here to try and get this. Also play for this, but this just might be too close to base range. But I can move a guy here to threaten those. And then this guy, I can go here, which is a chain. I can go here to go either way. And now I have 11,000. So I think a recon could be really good for over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I could already interrupt the comm tower. It might be good to build a recon right there. I think I just need infantry over here, and I think I just need infantry over here. So I could go recon. I can also go over here to put this guy in a wide variety of situations. And there it is. Okay, and then over here, I think this. Then a tank will be built over here, but that's fine. My job is to stop caps with this thing. I think this will work. I think this will work. I'm trying something new. I never build recons, so that could be just a huge mistake. But it also covers this. It alas does not cover that, so I'm gonna lose that, and that's gonna be sad. But I do get the city. He's alive. Yes, I am trying not to toss too much live league elo here. But I can get this. Okay, there's a tank. So then I can just send the recon this way and force a tank out of here. Yay. But my mid base might get sandwiched, so I might need like a tank or something. Build a recon instead of a tank? Yeah. I thought it covers these and I can just use it to stop caps. Trying to deny that cap game, but I'm not playing high funds anymore. And then this guy can go towards the airport. I think... Okay, there's the recon right there. Okay, so they also went recon. I think I also need to go tank on that side. The recon reaches there, so we're just going to... I actually can take a shot, which is not terrible, but probably not really worth it to do that. We're just going to move out of the recon range. Oh shoot, it still is. I'm just counting. Dang it! That's silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can go tank and be okay. I can go tank and be okay. Wanted to build a tank from over here, but I made a blunder, so we're building the tank from over here. Exclamation mark blunder, just Kessler things. Okay, let's see. I can send this recon over here to block off this city. And then I could do this. I would be taking a shot back, but then the recon could come up and trade, right? I know, and then could get blocked off. Oh no, it can't, because that space could get blocked off with this infantry. But is it worth it? Exclamation mark blunder, yeah. We are going to capture this, though. I have 8 minutes left. I'm taking too long thinking about stuff. And not enough time going in and fighting. I think this infantry is not going to get a capture through, because that infantry is right there. I have 6,000. I could build another recon. No, that's silly. I could go... I have to go infantry over here. I could go mech over here, and then I just play defense on the comm tower. But I think I'm just gonna go infantry, go tank next turn. What if the blunders are the friends we made along the way? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew I was gonna take that. Oh man, my opponent saw it. Dang. Ugh. Okay. At least the recon is defending these cities, which is kind of nice. I'm actually up 2 cities right now, but these 2 are going to go through, so they're about to be tied. The good news about being Grim is that I don't really like need comm towers. But that's a, yeah, oh shoot, I already messed up this opening too. It just feels like I'm like, I'm not as efficient at things as I need to be. Like, I'm just like, too slow on like all these contested cities. But I can take that guy out. Definitely need a tank over here. Alright, and then over here, I definitely need a tank. I think I just need to play defense on this stuff, which is... Hello, Kessler. Hello! I'm, throwing in the live league. Let's see. Oh, okay, I think a tank covers that square. So I can go infantry on the mountain. This infantry back here. Oh, that's good. Yeah. This infantry back here. Just gotta play defense because I kind of, threw the opening. But maybe over on this side I can be a little more aggressive. Oh shoot! I could have put my tank over here to protect that. Oh no! Dang, that was silly of me. Oh, this infantry was covering it either way. I think I still need to. I need to have this infantry cover it, and then I can have these other infantry move up. Let's see. Hello. If I go there, I give him a shot. So let's not do that. Let's go here. Alright. That could be a free tank shot. Wait, unless there's a tank coming here. This probably will be. But I could bring this tank over too and like try to pinch on this area. But I've kind of lost the fight over here. Alright. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm going to... Sorry, I was like deep in thought as to my strategy. I'm gonna finish this. I'm going to move this tank over. Yeah, there's a tank. So I think I'm just gonna try and like win this area and not lose this area and just try to play for like the base, which I think might be the strat. But I feel like I'm like down in KD as well. Yeah. I should have done limit to 100 MMR. I'm playing a guy who's like 250 MMR above me. It's sad days indeed. But I still am up one city, which is kind of cool. And as long as I like can build tanks out of these side bases, I think I can, and like build an artillery. If I can get like closer, I can. Oh, or the tank's actually going over here to reinforce this. Okay. So you can do it. We still believe. Yeah, I believe too. I believe too. I am Grim after all. Okay, so I can. I think I can like go in with the recon on this infantry, and then just try to fight in tank range the whole time. So I can build another tank right behind this tank, and then just like take this fight. I think I can do that. However, let's see. Okay, the tank can't get like there. Yeah, it's gonna be as forward with this tank as possible. And then capture that. We're gonna go down here, threaten 2 cities. I can go in for that interrupt, but there's a recons right there. I don't think I necessarily want to do that. But yeah, I want to go into the recon. Okay, this putting the infantry here defends both the comm tower and this city. And then I can put this infantry over here on the mountain. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put the tank right here to be able to cover the recon and cover the comm tower, which is a pretty passive position for it, but it actually covers like so much from here. So that's like really all the territory I need to cover. I could put another tank right behind this one. And then I could almost go in for that interrupt. I could almost do it. But maybe there's a way I can block that tank off. Maybe if I went down, like more down here with the tank. I don't think it could still get there, but maybe. We'll see. Okay. So now, what I need to do is, this tank could go over here and be a problem as well. Can it hit the infantry there? No, it can't hit this infantry, so I can keep it there. Move this infantry up. And then I can even go artillery too. I want to start that city. But so artillery would help with that, but then this guy would take a shot. It is within base range, so starting it's not a good idea. But with the artillery, I think I can make this push. Or at least discourage Cole from making pushes. And then, oops, gotta just make sure I don't put infantry in range of multiple tanks. just gonna do that. And then this infantry. There's a tank coming from up here. Yeah. I can go in there, but then the recon just can shoot at it with impunity because this tank's right here ready to chain. So I think I just want to be a little more defensive. I could go for an interrupt, but I think I just want to try and bait black into fighting into base range. Yeah, this is not going to do any damage at all, so we'll just pull back. Well, we will see what happens here. I think I can always fight into this because this is a 2-turn reinforce for Cole. But one was super, and then it's a 1-turn reinforce for me, so I can always fight, like, on this square. This recon could go in and be annoying, like, it could block, but I think a Grim recon, or Grim tank can one-shot a recon there. Cole's gonna get the airport, and then I'm gonna get my own airport, but I might want to build the anti-air somewhere, like over here, just in case. But then it can just front shift because it's mixed base. So now, looks like Cole's thinking about this attack, perhaps. I have 6 minutes left too. I'm gonna get pretty low on time, so I got to be a little quicker, and just try to go more instinct, I guess. Okay, so the recon is gonna take a shot. Oh, okay, well this tank can, or this infantry can just go back and clear it, but then the comm tower could get started, which would be very annoying. I have this infantry to interrupt, and I could just always build tanks. Also, I have this tank, we can actually go up and hit the recon. So, Cole's going in. I can definitely get some vehicles off of this, though. I think I can get all these vehicles. I think I can take these 3 units out. This tank can one-shot this. This infantry attacks this, and then these 2 tanks can take out this. And then I just build another tank, and then boom, I got stuff in a good position. Now this tank could, like, come pinch in, and that'd be really bad, but the tank, oops, you don't want to chat. The tank is gonna go over here, actually, and looks like gonna play for this, which is not a bad move. Now I can't attack it, but I think I can break this. I gotta go faster, so we're just gonna go for the immediate break. We're going to go for the immediate break here. And even though we don't have any comm towers, this is guaranteed because we are Grim. And there we go, took out the tank. Now we build another tank. Now I can go for this interrupt here, but I would be losing a lot of, like, some infantry power there, but it could be worth it. Oop, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna get the airport. Well, Cole's just letting me heal this? Okay. And then over here, we got the mech and the tank. Now, I think... Ooh, artillery can go there, which is good. I can even start this, and then, like, put the tank or something really aggressively here to pinch in on this area as well. And then the artillery can kind of help this push. And the question is, can I start this and force a brawl on good terms for me? I think so. Well, okay, so I just front shifted this tank over here. So maybe I can't go in for this just yet. Cole's actually up 1 city though, which is bad for me. But yeah, I don't think I can get it interrupt there at all. Or interrupt there wouldn't be good because Cole can still get it with some joint caps and stuff. So I think I just want to just sit back and play patient. But going down 2 comm towers is really gonna hurt. So I gotta be, I gotta like get these trades and start taking stuff. So let's see, I can get this. Mech's gonna go up there. I can start it just to force a fight. I can also start this one. I think if I put... Okay, well I can do this, right? Oh shoot, I need an infantry to go right here, that's the problem. I'm gonna bring this guy back, and then put this guy on the city, and then try and fight for this with everything here. Alright, I have less than 5 minutes. Alright, so let's see. This trade was really good for me, but I am giving up a comm tower for it. But we're trying our best. I think as long as I bring in the infantry over here, I can maybe exert pressure on this corner too. And just like try to play for tactics. Because my like macro game plans are just not very good, especially in mixed base. But my tactics are alright. But they could be better, that's the problem. Like, there's still so many things I'm missing. But Cole's got a ton of time, and I don't. So Cole's probably gonna... And Cole's also getting to power. Probably, let's see, needs like 6k, so probably can take a couple tank shots and get it. Which would be really good for Cole. Because I think with power, this tank can get on this city. Yeah. Oh, and I blundered this right here because I don't have enough coverage on it. I have the tank, but yeah. Okay, now this tank's gonna go over here. So I don't think I'm getting this. It's sad days. Sad days. Those 4 tanks separate definitely leverage. They can go anywhere and start doing a ton of damage for you. Yeah. Yeah, I just gotta figure out what the weak point is in this position and hit it. But my my capture phase left me down a lot, and I took some bad trades early. But now I'm up in KD because I got a tank, and we'll see if Cole trades out the tanks over here. Which I think Cole could get power, but wouldn't be going in for a fight if... Okay, actually playing really far back. And there's a mech. Okay, I can push... I can now swing on this really hard, depending on what comes out of here. There's no tank coming in. Just take a free shot, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess trying to bait me in even further over here, but I don't need to do that. I don't need to go in. I don't have any infantry that can really cap. I am going to get this flipped, though, so that's like, really good. It's going to turn that shade of yellow when the sun hits the ridge just right. And, actually, no, because these infantries are going to go in. But with these passive positioning of, like, the mech and stuff like that, it's going to be hard for Black to reinforce the fight for that city. Just want to get a good fight? Yeah. But now I can even, like, start capping this and putting pressure on this, putting pressure on these two. Okay, there's another tank. But I definitely need to be aggressive and start brawling somewhere. Because that's the grim way. If you can keep up 15k income. Well, yeah. Let's see. So I can actually hit that base and then put the artillery here to base lock, which would be very, very cool. But there's a tank right there, and it'd be really hard to protect it. But I will get to flip. I think that's more important. I'm here to watch the funny comedian play the cartoon war game. Yeah, some of these moves I'm making are funny. But I have... Okay, well, I'm definitely going in on this cap. My positioning is too good on this side to not go for it. And then we're going to move these guys up over here. No coppers from Cole yet, which is kind of cool. So I can build a copter. I have a lot of money and can put so much pressure on this mid with copters spamming. Now, my copter doesn't have that much... Ooh, also I gotta be careful about this little weasel infantry trying to sneak over here, but I am not too worried. I think I just want to front shift, like, all of these tanks away towards here. Let's see. Going to... Oops. Yeah, I'm just going to be very aggressive over here. I can even put this 7 back here. And try and play for this city. Oh, that has power. Infantry gonna get shot pretty hard. I could put this infantry right here to threaten two cities, I mean. And then this tank. I could shoot, but that's not within 7 HP range. But I could build another tank right there. I have funds for it. Let's see. Do I want to go in over here? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I just have to protect my units over here and push on this base. Two, three. This might be breakable. This just might be breakable. That's kind of worrying me. Oh, pinch in though. I need to put my stuff really aggressive. Alright, I have 4 minutes. I need to be super aggressive. I need to be out of mech range. Can I go here and put the artillery behind it? I could, but I have to block for it. Which would be really hard to do. I could put the artillery right here. Yeah, it's gotta be careful about this next to the mountain. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Alright, I have 10k. I could clear out this infantry and build another tank, and then, or I could bring this tank over to, no, this tank needs to go down here. This tank needs to go down here. What am I smoking? This tank goes down here, and I have a tank chain. Less than 3 minutes. Yeah. I gotta go fast. Alright, I got 2 minutes. I was going way too fast. Already sweating about Cole's powers. Yeah, I am. I need to go I need to go way faster, dude. I'm so slow. I'm like... But my position is alright. Even down 2 comm towers, I'm putting pressure on this one. I basically picked up a tank for free. So now I can kind of catch my breath a little bit, and with that tank, I like got some of that initiative back that I lost off the opening. But now we will see what we can do here. This tank could go in, but we have it covered. Okay, going in over here. Maybe we'll see the tank go in, but needs a super in order to wall break this, I think. Which is good. I can put a lot of pressure up here. But 2 minutes, not a lot of time, so I gotta just go fast. So I gotta like plan my move now. I think I just take this shot. Almost have Knuckle Duster too. I can use that for a good wall break. And I can go in over here. I mean, I can just swarm this, I think, and just like try to brawl this base out. Like, because this copter's coming in too, so anti-air is definitely necessary over here, which means a tank's not getting built. Which means I think it can be super aggressive over here. I think I'm gonna have this guy start this cap. Or maybe this guy, and then just try and like be super aggressive, take as many shots as I can, and be super aggressive so I can like get these outskirt cities. Also, this infantry looks like it has a KO here for sure, but it might just be more worth it to start this cap. But there's infantry there, there's tanks there, and so it just kind of depends. If I go all in this middle, I'm not going to win this fight because there's tanks. Good evening. Wow, 21 people are watching me embarrass myself in the live league. This is amazing. Oh, 1M here. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah, Cole's got a lot of time. Okay. Can I go in on this tank? Probably not. But I have these other tanks. I can go in on the comm tower for sure. But I gotta be careful about my positioning. I can't let Cole just build up units. This is how Cole wants to play against Grim. I need to be brawling the whole time. I can even shift this tank over here and take a shot on this infantry. And also it's a lot closer to the action as well. 1 AM here. Wow, you guys are you guys are up late. Dang, this is a good position except for the 2 towers thing. Yeah, exactly. This is like Lord of the Rings, the 2 towers, where it's like the is it Minas Morgul and Orthanc that were like the 2 towers, or what is it, Minas Tirith and Minas Morgul? I can't remember. Happy to be part of the 21. Oh, thank you. But I think I can really pinch in on this mid base right here. But if I go in with this tank, it basically gives up a shot to the mech. Alright, so yeah, I want to do this. I need to start this comm tower, and I have 4 minutes, so I gotta be fast. I can pick this guy up, I can start the cap. I'm just gonna go for the pick off, because I'm brawling. We brawl. And then we're gonna go here. This guy's gonna put the pressure on this. Copper moves up. I can take a shot, but I don't think I have enough stuff in range. I can take shots on infantry. I just don't have. Okay, well I have a free shot right here. Hopefully that's a KO. Got it, but I'm not gonna be able to get this. So I'm gonna be down some more income, but I'm gonna start the comm tower. So I'm okay with starting a brawl in that area. And let's see, where do I want to shift these tanks down? I can shift both of them down here. His army split secret code death ball. I'll take that base up if not being able to see reinforcement. Yeah. I can pop infantries on roads. Shoot, I'm too slow. I just gotta start going in with some stuff. We're just gonna start brawling and see what happens. This could be a big mistake, but I'm gonna try and brawl as much as possible. Oh, but that's gonna be a hit, because his forces can sandwich that 9 tank there. But maybe I can go in really aggressive over here. I could take a shot like this, right? And then, oh, there's a tank right there. So I can't be too aggressive. You can go to that city, so let's go to the lab. Let's go here. I can finish that guy off. I can bring this tank in. Because that tank covers that square. We're just gonna do it. The time, yeah. Time is a real problem right now. I think my artillery's hanging, but if I put a tank back here, it's fine. Infantry. I don't have enough for cover, but it's okay. I have no time. No, man, time's such a problem. Alright, so we're gonna see what happens here. My opponent's got 10 minutes to move planner this great attack. This is gonna hurt. You're about to spontaneously explode, yeah. Oh, that right there. Oh, that's silly. Oh, add that to the blunder list. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. Ah. He's going medium. Yeah. I think this might be able to reach the artillery with powers. But I basically gave up some tank shots here, and I gave up that one too. Oh man, I threw this game. Dang. Oh, I found a really good tactic in the mid game, but after that it was a throw. Yeah, this tank's gonna get blasted. This tank's gonna get blasted. I'm nothing. Yeah, I was just trying to build power. Dang. Alright, well, third time's the charm. Let's do this now. Alright. I didn't do great out of the opening, and then my positioning late game, I was running out of time and just positioned really poorly. But I found out a good middle game tactic. I'm just too slow. No worries. Yeah. I was just trying to build power. That's what I was doing. Strategically trying to build power. But hopefully, next game we got this. And that was in the featured standard game too. Dang. I'm embarrassing myself all over the whole website. But it was looking so good before the last turn. Yeah. The Oppo was good, so no shame. And believe in yourself. I do believe in myself. I low-key do. I just trash myself with the camera. I was really happy I found that basically that tank he gave me for free. That, like, got me back in the game after my opening. So, going to try and get another game here. I'm asleep. Good luck. Have fun. All right. Have a good sleep. Have sweet dreams about Advance Wars. I did a poll on my channels, like, do you have dreams about Advance Wars? And more people said that they did than I thought, but 70% of people said I need professional help. So maybe it's just a me thing. But I'm trying to get my Rocket League teammates into Advance Wars by web. I got a couple of them, and one of them's playing in the team tournament, so that's going to be really exciting. Double structures are going to need to wait more turn for your copters and vehicles. Yeah. Yeah, I got too impatient there. Live is actually really good practice because I don't I can't go in and move plan or everything, so I have to. It makes me work on my instinct. And can I find these tactics quick enough? But it looks like we're still the standard game. I'm gonna refresh the page, see if there's another standard game. Okay, nope. So we're gonna view the High Funds game in the meantime. We got Sensei versus Olaf. And looks like that snow's coming down. Sensei's up 30k and almost over 20 units, but it's down 10 minutes. So kind of an even position when you consider all the factors. But this attack on Olaf's base looks like it's really gonna hurt. Even after Winter Fury, Sensei is still doing great, it looks like. Lively is up in trial by fire, yeah. Alright, we got another match. Let's see if I'm getting stream sniped. But I don't... Sensei's also down, or Olaf's also down 3 cities. Okay, we're Liberty Cap. Let's see. Oh, this looks like kind of a united... I've seen some videos on this. This is base light. You got one base here, you got one base here. So, mistakes need to be magnified. Now, do I go Grim? Probably not. I don't think I want to go Grim this time. I don't think I'm good enough to play Grim in Live League right now. I think Jake is solid, and Cole's also solid. I just don't like Cole, so we're gonna go Jake, but I think Cole's objective is better. I'm gonna actually go Cole. I think it'll be, I think it'll be good. I'm gonna be red. What if Sonya? Yeah. Stream Snipe was last game? Oh. Yeah. Nice in 4K of Sonya. Yeah, no, Sonya would be a disaster. Alright, so let's see. There's a capture chain right here, but the front is more over here. And then with this... Let's see, you went towards... Okay, so I'm playing Strider555, who I think is playing in the team tournament too. That name looks super familiar. Who's playing Grim? Alright, I respect it. And we're gonna go over here. Maybe, let's see, this could be too close. We're just gonna go grab the income. I'm taking too long to think my opening. Strider is strong, watch out, yeah. No planes in the middle. Yeah, that's true. There's just no planes in this whole area. I think Cole's just better. I'm gonna do this so our armies face each other. This is a good use of my clock. Okay, now I'm gonna start this chain, and then I can go over here and start a chain over here. And then over here, I think I want to go on the mountain. This looks super flexible. We build another infantry. We build another infantry. And pass the turn to Grim. Strider with Grim, he'll teach you a lesson or something. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm being confident, and I'm going to teach Strider a lesson. Hopefully. I think I can... Well, if I go for that, there's this infantry which can go over here, and then I could just reinforce and start brawling there super early. But I think against Grim as Cole, since I have movement powers, I want to not do that. Alright. So, let's see. I can go over here and get this to chain to the comm tower, and then I can go over here to get that same positioning, and then I can go over here. Now, do I go for this chain? Or do I go for the airport first? I think I go for the chain first. But I can actually do this and decide next turn. Because it's the same amount of turns. And then another infantry, and cap that. Now we got that chain going on. Just go over here to capture, be able to capture a lot of stuff. Go over here to be able to capture that. Go infantry. All right. So the looks like this. They might start this, but I can take that infantry out, and then we will just start brawling. But again, that's good for coal right there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this next turn. I mean, yes, that's good for Grim is brawling, right? Because what Cole wants to do is build up a huge army and then pop the movement powers and go in. Just sort of like adder, like a discount adder. So, I want to be more stally and build up army. Whereas Grim wants to brawl more. But I'm not too good at stalling or anything like that, so. But this guy's gonna get this chain. And then we're gonna grab this. It looks like Strider did the same thing with the infantry. So probably gonna react to what I do. If I go here, then Strider goes here. We'll see what happens if I go here. Start this chain, that's like a whole nother chain right there. And then this guy can go here for the airport. I can cap that. This guy can cap this. And then I could go tank down here to cover this. But there's a tank up here. But tanks down here could shift up here. It's more flexible that way. But then gotta start this chain. And now this guy. Looks like the comm tower is pretty well covered there, so we gotta go for this. And I'm gonna need a tank up here next turn. Go for that. And then this guy can go. Maybe down here to cover this. This map has a Javier amount of con towers. Yeah, it really does. And then I go tank down here. And then if the tank stays up here, I just build a tank right here. Oh, and I'll have 7 captain base kit for it. So maybe I just go artillery instead. Okay, going for the airport. So I'm gonna need to start building anti-airs. Okay, going in. Rim is going in right there. But this looks like it's going to be a free infantry shot. Okay, the tank's actually going down here to threaten this, so I could just build my second tank over here. I'm going to go for the airport. Okay, tank covers that, but if I build a tank, will it cover it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it won't. That'll be a free shot if I go for that capture. There's no tank over here, actually, so I can get in basically free shots. Right there. And I can get the takeout, but I would lose the infantry. And then a tank can come in, so I think I want to preserve my infantry numbers. I could get this shot, but then I would die. I think I just want to leave the infantry right there, perhaps. Not sure, though. Now, if I start that, this tank comes in, and I can't really do anything about it. And then I don't have enough for another tank. So I'm going to take a shot right there, but it is what it is. I don't think I can get that. Alright. Yes. If I do that, I mean, that's not... No, this leaves it at a 5. Just wait. Do you want to contest the town north, just next to the comm tower? This one? I thought if I attacked it, I would just lose the infantry and then blue could still keep capturing there. So that was my logic there. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting. Okay, yeah, so the tank's gonna get a shot. It's at least I could bring my infantry back and build another tank behind and then be okay that way. The one you already capped. Oh, this one? Yeah, I probably need to contest that. And I have infantry numbers over here, I think. And since the tank went in down here, I can go in more over here. And if there's a tank right here, I can just build another tank behind and then fight over these. I can go here, which covers the comm tower. And Grim doesn't have any movement powers, can't get to the mountain. I could do the double, well, the double cap thing I couldn't really do because I don't have enough infantry, but I could, like, go in with the cap, take a shot, and then put another infantry, like, here or something. We will see. Alright, so I can get this comm tower, get the airport, I can get this. Oh, no, I can't because there's a tank right there. Oh, wait a second. Yes, I can. Look at this. Look at this. I can move this infantry back and now the tank can't get through. Haha! Look at that. Kessler all the way up to 7045. Yeah, exactly. I was down a lot until I wasn't. Okay, so that's where that tank can cover, which means I can get a shot with this on this guy on the silo. But I can't really go in on that comm tower, so I'm just going to keep trying to contest it. Build a tank down here, which I should have blocked for this. I'm going to take a shot right there, which is not going to be a fun time. But now I can go over here to threaten this cap. Go over here to be in good position next turn to start this comm tower. I could go in. Let's see. Be like a 5-7, then it gets healed up. I think I'll just play defense, which might be a mistake. I think I might be too passive. Maybe going for the shot is worth it. Well, no, this infantry can only attack if I go there, so I think this is good for me if I just retreat a little bit, and then I can build a tank over here too. All right. Let's see what Strider's got here. Probably going to be a disaster for me, but you know what? We're going for it. At least with Grim, I don't have to calculate movement powers, so I'll be happy. I'm happy about that. And I'll be getting a 2 comm tower, unless Blue goes for the interrupt over here, and I could just trade, bring the tank, and we're in good shape. But we'll see what we can do here. Oh, you're going for it. Yeah. Alright. So now I can take out the infantry. There's a battlecopter right there, so I'm going to need an anti-air out of the top. And then the anti-air will just probably try to follow the battlecopter all around, but we'll get bogged down by all the seas and rivers and stuff. Look at this. There's sea tiles, river tiles, and beach tiles all next to each other. It's so confusing. But I think it can be, and then this tank might go up here and like pinch this area. But I think I can capture this, capture these two, start this, start that, and I think I have enough coverage over here to start taking some properties. Now I'm gonna have 2 comm towers, which should be really huge, which means I'll be able to guarantee. Well, I already could guarantee take out Grim stuff on cities. Alright, you're gonna back off over here and just go for these two cities. Right now we're tied on cities. And I could go for this comm tower. In fact, these infantry can only really attack from one spot, but we will cap that, cap that, cap that. The tanks are going to shift down here, which means I can be aggressive with this tank. I'm going to start this city. I don't think there's anything Grim can do about it. And then I can go in. This should be a KO. Nope. Of course it lives. 68 to 78, and that thing had at most 70. So those jugger rolls are coming back. Oh man, horrible. I can, let's see. So where's the copter? Okay, copter goes there. Or it can go up to there, I mean. Oh shoot. Well, that is not what we wanted there. That is definitely not ideal. There's a mech too. So I gotta be careful about that. Could take this out. And then join cap or something. That's really, yeah, it's really unfortunate on that. But I have a tank over here, so I can keep applying pressure in this area. These two are going to get taken out, but if I can trade for them, then I'll be okay. The mech can end on so many heavy terrain. Yeah, it really can. Let's see. This guy back here. Oops. Alright, I have 11 minutes left, so I gotta be still careful at the time. I think I can go for this comm tower, though. I think I want to start a brawl right here, but I need that anti-air. And then, what do I want to do with this guy? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go over here and play trades on stuff. And then build infantry behind it and then capture it later, like use this guy or some other kind of pressure. I can start this. I can also pick off the 5, which would allow me to get a shot on this tank. Let's see. I can get a shot on the infantry and the tank. But that might just be, yeah, 6 over here, 47 to 54. That might just be asking too much. I can start that. That tank can't reach it. But that's going to take a while to go through, obviously. But it's something I can do. I got 10 minutes left. Or I can clear that. This tank, oops. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it did that with the attack range, too. Okay, this tank can hit the guy on the city, and then this tank can hit that. It doesn't really seem worth it. It does not seem worth it for, what, infantry and half a tank? Even though it is a road shot, I wonder how much it does. Road shot... Yeah, I think I lose that engagement, and then copter just goes, like, over here or something. So I think I want to just play for the comm tower. Now, do I run in with the... Do I go for the cap, or I run in and pick this off? Let's see, I got 40... Okay, so I'm going to build an infantry back here. And then this infantry can start this cap, that should be annoying. And then, yeah, this infantry can go over here and always interrupt this, so I think I trade. I think I go for a big trade there. And then I just want to fight for that comm tower, so I need to back off. So the woods look safe from one tank, but not from the other. The infantry cannot get any blocking shenanigans, so we can go to the woods. This tank will go back here. Infantry. Alright. Let's see if this works out. This run is brought to you by water. Alright, so yeah, I knew that that copper was going to take out the infantry there. But I have anti-air in the area, and forcing a fight on both sides. Yeah, I guess so. But I might be able to get this comm tower out of it. Or at least maybe an infantry or two. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to be very brawly and try and play for tactics, but it's hard. Trying to get that H2O sponsor. Yeah, exactly. Water's like the largest industry. Okay, so going in for an attack, yeah. So that was not very good for me. I basically gave up a free shot on that tank, thinking that for some reason this would be worth it. And that was incredibly silly, and I basically just... Well, okay, I have to build a tank down here. So, that's just how it's going to be. I just have to build a tank down here, because this is in base range. So, 3 goes back, gets healed up by going with the tank, and trade that out. Go with the tank... And I don't trade it out, but this should do it because it's a Grim tank. And there it goes. Now I have to build another tank. Alright, so I at least got a tank for that. And I'll be able to grab this and that. And put this infantry back here. Now, do I want to just swap out? And let's see, I can't really go on that city right there. Maybe I just swap out and take this shot. 16 to 13. Yeah, that's true. Then there's infantry there. Yeah, I'm giving up some bad shots here. Alright. Tank can cover all the way to that comm tower, so I can't get on top of the comm tower, but I could go down here and try to pinch this area since I took out the one tank already. And then just try to play defense over here. And I mean I have movement power, so map control is huge. I can take out an infantry with 2 and then my infantry is traded off. Yeah, I think I just have to play back a little bit. Can the tank go to the bridge? No. So we're gonna go over here. Tank can't get there. We're gonna put the anti over here, and then I just have to protect this stuff. So as long as I put these infantry in the right spot, should be okay. And then I actually can go another tank over here. Guess they're gonna have me yelling at the screen again. Sorry, I'm not very good at live. Base skip copter. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about that base skip copter. It's actually pretty strong for applying pressure over here, since I gave up this fight. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Redo it live. Just keep yelling at the screen. Also, Garber, don't worry. Yeah, I'm just not very I'm just not super good in live. Like in globally, I could like move plan out some scenarios on some of these brawls, but in live, I can't visualize it well enough. But I've got good pressure over here, and maybe I can get like these things over here. Maybe even, oh no, that's well within base range, but let's see, lonely anti-air, yeah, it is very lonely over there. But it protects the infantry. It takes time to get the pacing down. Yeah, it does. Yeah, now those are gonna be a problem. Dang. I just have to practice more Live League on my own too. I like barely play it, which is kind of a problem. But let's see what you can do here. You need the muscle memory? Yeah, for real. I don't have like good instincts when it comes to like positions in this game. Like I don't have it. Like like Starflash is really good at like he just plays by his instinct, and his instinct is really good, but my instinct is terrible, and that's how I give up stuff like this. So, unfortunately, this is looking pretty sketch for me. If I actually get power, I can actually hit that copter, because I can then two-shot this, which would be nice. But I think Grim is not going to let me do that, because that would need, like, basically a lot of shots. The Starfleet's for a mix of left brain thinking and right brain intuition. Yeah, exactly. I'm only left brain, that's my problem. I'm 100% left brain. So it's pretty hard for me to just feel out the game. Now there's no anti-air over here. So the copter can go. I can be really aggressive over here now. And I think over here I just have to back off and hope I win the equivalent on the other side. But I can bring a bunch of stuff down here. And also I kind of want to be stallier just because the CO matchup. I want to use my powers to go in, but I'm 80% right brain. Yeah, I feel right brain is so much better in live though. Right brain is the way to go in live. I'm no brain. Yeah, I'm no brain either. I have 2 brain cells, and right now they're arguing. But, let's see. I can move this copter up. I can move this 5 up to get healed, actually. I could start the comm tower, just to force a fight. This is why I only play live. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could. This looks like a good shot. 3-star on 3-star. And then this looks like a good shot too. Well, this infantry. Oh, this infantry can't quite cover it, so that looks like a good shot. I can be super aggressive with this tank right here, and as well as let's see, this tank. I can go over here and just try to put a ton of pressure on this area right here. That's where I have all my vehicles. I'm gonna need some. Oops, I need infantry though to get here pretty soon. I'm gonna cap that. This guy can go over here to get this, and then this guy gets this comm tower. And then let's see. I can go. I think I just need to just say that those are lost because I kind of blundered this positioning. Oh, I could get surrounded if I put my tank right there, right? Probably. I probably get surrounded if I do that, so we're gonna go down here on the woods. And then I don't need another tank down here, and so I should probably build one up here. And then I could go in with 1 infantry. It's definitely not worth it. Just got to play back. Let's see. Would Copter one-shot me? Probably. So I can't be giving up tank shots on my anti-air. Alright, let's see if this strategy works. Sorry, I'm like deep in thought. I'm like focusing super hard, and it's still kind of being a disaster, but Griffith's probably going to go in, take that out. But the good news is, I'm down 3 comm towers to 1, which is going to be sad. But I'll be 3 comm towers too, because I'm getting this. The good news is I have a lot of pressure on this left side. And I might need an anti-air over here because the copter could go down. But I have 3.5 tanks over here and blue only has 2. Okay, copter's gonna back off over here, which is smart. Alright, I'm gonna have to defend this area pretty heavily. Let's see. So this let's see. Could try to block here with this infantry right here, which should be I think blue could do that, cut my tank up. The good news is your southern copter will stop. Yeah, that is the good news. But the problem is anti-air from here reaches this square, which is kind of annoying. Okay. So anti-air is probably going to come out of there, but if I clean up all the infantry, it's a lot easier to push the base, especially with Cole going against Grim. Yeah, there's the anti-air. So my copter just has free reign on anything that's not in that range. So I just gotta be careful not to blunder it. Which means the only free shot really is on that 5. Yeah, I'm gonna need anti-air down here. I'm down, let's see, I'll be down only 1 comm tower, and after this it'll be 1 city. But okay. I might be able to go in. This infantry can hit this, which lets that 8 go in. And then I have this tank. There's a copter right there, which is going to be a problem. I have this tank that can go in closer. Bad news, you one-shot your copter with his. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so copter, the only free shot I had was here, right? Yeah, so we'll just take it. And then I can go over here with the infantry, clear that, and then use this tank to, this tank on the 6th. How much damage do I do? I could kill it, and then bring the other tanks and copters in and stuff like that. Here's a decent shot. I could have the 9, or I could have the 9 like start that, and then this tank instead could clear that. I think this is really good. I have just a lot of tanks over here and copters too. All right, let's hopefully we get the roll this time. We get it. We got Knuckle Duster coming in. No, that's going to be a bit of an issue. But as long as I don't put my tanks in range of his copter, I think I'm okay. Because the tank can only take out 1 thing right here. Then I can start this. Bring my other infantry up. I can bring... Let's see. I can bring this tank over here to help here, or I guess up here I can like chain this way, and I'll just build the anti-air right here. And then back here, I have enough to afford another tank. I'm gonna go here to threaten a city, or is the copter covering that? Yeah. I can't put my anti-air too aggressive. Alright, I gotta protect this city too. No Artie? Yeah, that was a better idea. I wasn't even thinking. This copter could clear this, and then his tank could one-shot the anti-air, so I have to back away from that. But my anti-air is still in range of everything. It can't be blundering tactics at this juncture. Alright. There's a copter right there. But the copter can't cover the bridge, so I'll do it. Alright. So, got a lot of pressure on this base. Maybe medium coming in, because Grimm's got 20k. But at least I'll be able to clear out some stuff. And all my tanks are within copter range, which is very nice. And then I can get these later. And yeah, so my pressure down here paid off a little bit, but I'll be slow to these cities, so I'll still be down like income and comm towers, and that could be make a huge difference. Now he's thinking about the moves here. I think Knuckle Duster and Anti-Air will actually do a lot on this tank. But also, this 8 HP tank is like mega blocking. These healthy tanks can't get hit until this one is cleared out. I don't know how much Knuckle Duster Anti-Air would do to it. Let's see. Okay, so it could do. Okay, so it could leave it at 3 to 4. So Grim can only take out this one tank right here, which is very nice. Everything else is out of range. So I'm putting a lot of pressure on Grim on this side. But over here, I've lost the whole side, and it's very sad. The good news is I have movement powers, and Grim doesn't. So if I can find a good tactic where I can use my movement power, then I can take a lot of Grim's army out, which will even out the game. That's the only way I'm going to win. I can't out macro, so like I just can't do it. I don't have the skill set, but I can find tactics. I found the tactic in last game to even out the game with that tank shot. So I just gotta trust my tactics vision. Grim is really taking a long time on this turn. Yeah, I don't see like too many good attacks for Grim, which is good. Maybe trying to play defensively or worried about the powers. Yes, you have made some whoopsies. Oh, I bet. I'm sure I have. Only 5 minutes left, though. Yeah, exactly. I'm taking too long and making too many inaccuracies. I'm gonna grab the city, though. That's nice. And then I could put the anti-air in a position like up here. I just gotta protect it from the tank. But I think I can at least leverage this. Let's see. You should tell them, yell at them in chat. Why would I do that? No. I don't know what I was doing with this bridge infantry. Oh, I was threatening this, but I wasn't really threatening it because they had infantry there. I could like connect my army too, which would be pretty cool. Let's check the stats for a second. Okay, I'm up 2 tank kills actually, so that's cool. But I'm about to probably give one back. Wow, Kessler, why do you? Yeah. Yeah, you definitely should yell at me in chat. And do exclamation mark blunder. You definitely should do that. Like, I need to learn. It's hard in the moment to realize the blunders. Maybe I just need to go over like the game like on my own when I have more time to look in the move planner. Trying to get that water sponsorship still. This anti-air is just probably trying to run away from my tanks as much as possible. Can't, it's ranked. Oh yeah, that's fair. You have to yell at me after the game then. Yeah, okay, that is actually a road shot. If my power One shot. It could be bait. It could be a trap. Get Admiral Akbar on the phone. I do a lot to it. Come on, give him free elo. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't give me free elo. Jeez, are you drinking out of a barrel? Yeah, okay. And there's a copter right there covering. So it might be too much to go in right here. There's too many units. He messed up there. Yeah, that shot would be really, really nice. I can even go in on this infantry because Blue doesn't have enough reinforcements. There's this tank covering, sure, and this copter, but I have another, like, I can interrupt. Oh no, there's a mech. Ooh, that could be an issue. You have a good play. Okay. Let's see. I have power to go in here. I have power to go in here. That'll leave it to 2 or 3. But then that's well within base range. I can take this out, start the comm tower. My copter can go and hit that. There's a copter right there, though. Let's see. Oh, there's a mech. Alright, let's... Okay, gonna take that. Okay, fair enough. Knocks me down to 4. I can continue the cap. I can start the comm tower. This next scourge could win or lose the game, no pressure. Oh, I know. All the pressure. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Alright, I have 7.5 minutes to figure this out. Let's see, anti-air, even with super, not getting to that copter. I have power to go in. But would that work? With power, 76 to 84. I could go in with the tank, but then I lose it to the mech. Let's capture this. Oh, so much pressure. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Wait a second. Can I get to the base? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't think I can get to the base. Let's see. Let's activate power just so it shows it. Okay, I can go here. That's not going to one-shot, but then I can go here. That would clear it. And my other tank goes here, but I can't get on the base. So much pressure. And I can move the anti-air down closer. I think I can smack this. Smack both. You can obliterate his only tanks on that side. Yeah, I know I can. And then, yeah, as long as I stay out of that range, I think I should be okay. Oh, let's see. But do I go in for power for the road bonus? Probably not. No helping. Yeah, exactly. You can't. 5 minutes left. Okay, the tank can't reach there. Anti-air can't really reach there either. Copter reaches there. Four minutes. The question is, do I want to use power? 59 to 67. I should have used power before. I think I could have started this one if I used it. But at the same time, anti-air. If I go 2 more spaces, can hit that anti-air, and I can hit the anti-air and his tanks all really hard. And then bring in reinforcements. That might just be it. What about over here? Mech's right there. Oh, I could hit that mech. Anti-air goes in, and then, or wait, tank goes in, and anti-air goes in. No, 81, 89, it's not going to do enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, I can't count. So that's not going to work. Unless power is probably not going to do it. 10% attack probably not going to do it. But I have this tank that can go in. Tough. 3 minutes left. Alright. Well, here we go. Oh, I attacked with the wrong tank. Damn it. I need to attack with this tank on... Oh my gosh, as soon as I did it, I realized. As soon as I did it, I realized. Oh, that's fatal. Oh, that's not good. But, you know what? We just gotta go with it at this point. Oh, I almost had it. I almost had it. The Conqueror needed to attack from here so the anti-air could cover it. Oh, don't matter. I'll take your word for it. We're gonna go in with this tank as well. And we're gonna move this infantry up to the mountain. I have 2 minutes left. I need to cover these, but that mech right there could be a problem. 3 minutes, yeah. We're going in. We're gonna take out an infantry just because I want to. Not a good idea, but I can actually go in with this attack. And I could go in with this attack. And then bring these vehicles up to reinforce. Alright. I kind of rushed this. This probably wasn't good. But... oh man, alright. That was decent. That was decent. I'm gonna lose this copter though, because I won't be able to use my my anti-air to trade for it, and that'll be really sad. I think that 6 and a 3 could trade out to 8, but I don't know. It's actually hard for this copter to actually get over here, so my anti-air has a chance. But I will be able to get... okay, Knuckle Duster coming in. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. Yep, you're dead. And that... oh, my tank survived with 1 HP. We take that. We take that. The anti-air will be able to trade that out, but I can't really get to it anymore with... oh, that actually was really good blocking for the anti-air. But I'll be able to take out that copter. This tank's blocked in. I could shift it over. Shift the anti-air over as well to like cover for it, but... and there's a Neo tank coming in too. But I will get those cities down there. So that's good. I'm going to lose those infantry that I kind of rushed in. Well, time to leave, yeah. Can't go in on that Neo tank. Alright, this, yeah, where's this copter gonna go? Up here? Mission accomplished, yeah. I'll be able to get the comm tower, this city, and I could trade some stuff, but it might not be worth it. I'm definitely gonna trade out that copper though with the anti-air. Bring the 1 HP back. This tank I could probably one-shot an infantry on a road. At least sack it for something, unless I can full retreat it over here, which might not be a bad idea, depending on where this tank goes. If I have the full retreat available, that's what I probably should do. I can go even to here, and then put the other anti-air right here to cover the copter there, so I'll blast this copter. But that Neo tank covers this, but then I can block with the infantry. Dragon's good income be paying. Yeah, exactly. My openings are subpar. That just comes from me playing the map though, and like playing middle games. Kind of just like how I would sort of learn chess openings. I'd learn the moves and then I'd like play just a bunch of games to try to learn the middle games. That's what I need to do here. Kessler can counter Neo. Yeah, I think so. I think I know what I need to do. It's a build a rocket. Just kidding. Okay, that tank's gonna go over here. So yeah, this tank really has nothing better to do probably than just smacking infantry. But I can bring the 1 back. The 7 can take this out, but then there's no way I can actually get to the anti. Well, the 7 could actually take the anti-air out. You have 7k in bank, yeah. So I'll have 23k, which means I can go Neo Infantry, I can go Base Skip Bomber, I can go, I have nothing on the top, yeah. Okay, the good news is that mech is free to this anti-air. Yeah. This guy's free. And then this mech, that's a decent shot. It's not great though. Those are all wrong. Keep thinking. I could build an artillery, which is honestly what I was thinking from the jump. Okay, so now the Neo tank can go there. So now I have to use the 6 to cover for it. I'm gonna bring the 1 HP back. I'm gonna trade out the battlecopter. Okay, that allows me... Okay, I still actually can't get to that anti-air. That's actually really too bad. I can take out the infantry there. I could take out this. That doesn't seem worth it. I can take a shot on the mech from the woods. That looks like really good damage. Oh, this one can go to the woods. This one can't. This one has to go here. Well, that looks like good damage. And then we can... tap this infantry. Oh, we can finish off the mech because the tank can't cover it. So let's finish off the mech. Are you winning, son? I hope I'm winning. I hope I'm winning. I just need an infantry over here. I don't need to build any more vehicles right there. I hope I'm winning, but it's tough. I could take out the infantry. I don't know what else I can do with the tank. Use back vehicles first. Yeah, that makes sense. And over here. Let's see. The copter can cover a healing tank there. I think this, I just have to do that. I have 1 minute left. I can kill the anti-air, but I also just want to back off. I can easily heal right here. And this anti-air needs to go somewhere where it can't get shot by a copter. Or, I mean, by a tank, which would be down here. And then... let's see, I have 21k. So I go artillery copter. There we go. I just have to retreat these. Alright, 30 seconds left. I'm low time. I gotta go fast. But the good news is, it's not too bad of a position. I'm gonna lose this tank and this anti-air. It's gonna be really sad. But the good news is I had got a lot of good finds over here on the top, and I could start winning that back. My tank and my anti-air are both going to die, and it's going to be very sad. But I'll be able to get these cities, and I'll be able to get these, which is really good. I would have 7 tank kill A, full tank 5 kill HP. So tank, the build copter is already for Neo, but I'm insane. And that could have been better. There was just really no reason for me to keep fighting because I had no properties that I had to fight over, but it could have been probably better. And then over here I need a block for the artillery, probably with this 7 or something, because this tank could be a problem. But I could bring the copter over, just build a tank behind it. I was Orange Star facing left instead of right. I used the reverse thing. It's I made it so the armies would face each other. Looks cooler that way. You have a good amount of units in the south, that ain't bad. Yeah, I do. If I can get some of these cities for it, that'd be really amazing. Probably going to be a tank out of here to counter this attack, but as long as I can like get some of these things back, I'll be in really good shape. I'll be in really good shape. Okay, so there's probably a mech here based on this position. Okay, yeah, there's a mech, there's a mech, there's a mech and a copter. Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna try and snag these properties then. That's just what we're gonna do. I could actually get power and get on one city a little sooner. Doesn't seem worth it though. We are gonna capture this reverse thing. Yeah, if you get the extension for it. So I have a video about this, called how to get Advanced Wars by Web extensions, where I go through the whole thing. But you got to get this Tamper Monkey Chrome extension, and then you go to this website, and and then you can download all these extensions. I have a whole video on that, but right now I have a turn to plan. I just got to keep everything out of range here, and just hold on to my advantage. Put the artillery down here. Okay, I have 1.5 minutes left. I am going to run away from the mech, because that seems like the thing to do. And put pressure over here. Alright, you may even build artists on north to counter the mechs. That's true. Could do that. Yeah, so you get the Tamper Monkey Chrome extension, you go to this website called Greasy Fork, and then you can download all these user scripts, which is really cool. There's a few other things you have to do, but I outlined it all in that video. I could link it when I'm not on time trouble. But the Neo tank is going to move up and counter this incursion right here. So I'm going to push this way, or on the other side of the mountains from the Neo tank. I'll have 21k, so I could join some tanks, or no, I won't. But I could get it back if I join some tanks. Now the question is, will this... Okay, with super I get to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna have to shift back over and start taking this fight, I guess. If Neo runs away, then I can just build stuff over here, and also run after it with copters. 18k could see medium tank infantry or more copters, more tanks and stuff. But if I can get this flip, that'll be huge. That'll be huge, and this one as well. I could easily toss this game. I just got to be really careful. Ooh, anti-air could do a lot to that mech. Okay, Knuckle Duster coming in. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, and starting that cap. That was a really good strong move. But I've got units. I've got units in the area. I'll need this anti-air to babysit over here, unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An anti-air would babysit this with power. Alright, with power I can get some shots on that Neo-Tank. How much would that do? On a road, with the power, not a lot. Alright, I think I go in on this stuff right here. First I capture this. I have 3 minutes. I can one shot, and I can... He's debating you on that middle cap. Yeah, maybe. But don't tell me anything. That's cheating. I could go in with a copter shot there. Could kill all that. There's a dead Neo-Tank there. It's going to be a huge problem. Oh, I have no time. I have no time. Alright, we're just going to start this. We're going to swing down here like I originally planned. Oh shit, I fumbled that with my positioning there. That's really bad. Well, I can use the copter to cover the others. Oh, that's horrible. Ah, I just rushed it. Horrible. Good old left brain analysis paralysis. I'm glad you understand. Horrible what I just did. Copter takes that out. Neo-Tank hits the tank. So what I have to do is block for it. Alright, at least this way I'm going to hit that Neo-Tank back with something, but it's not going to be good. Alright, a pretty garbage turn, but I'm low time. Oh man, I was doing so good. At least though, I'm threatening a bunch of caps. This flip will be bad, but... Strider watching this with a big smile. Yeah, he really is. I was doing good and then I fumbled the game. Oh, I moved that one artillery just too fast. I couldn't eyeball it good enough. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I was doing so good. Oh, man. I had some good moments. We'll see. We'll see. If I can pull this off, I'll be really happy. Yeah, this tank's gonna get shot by the copter, and the tank can cover it. But I'll have anti-air in base range, I think, if that happens, so... Yeah, gonna walk all over my middle. I did not know about these extensions. Thank you for letting me know I got them now. Oh yeah, you're welcome. They're really helpful. Now the Neo-Tank's over there. But with power, I'll be able to get to it. Oh man, I was doing so well this game. Well, my only hope is to bum rush this base now. Oh, we survived. Ah, I was doing so good. Ah. Just fumbled a turn. And was on low time. Dang. He is playing this turn, right? Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's see. I can attack this, go in for a capture, pop my power, do some other stuff. But I lost this fight up here. Power will be able to let me get some copter shots in that Neo tank, but it is on a silo. Depending on where this copter goes, I might be able to run it down. I could low-key base lock with the copter, but then there's that anti-air there. Okay, there's another anti-air right there. So I can go in with tanks. But now I got 2 minutes left. Lost center control, that is tough, yeah. You can do something strong. Alright. Let's see if we can pull this off here. I think I can hit that Neo tank with some copters. Let's see. So this copter goes here, this copter goes here, and then the tank can even hit, and I'll whittle that Neo tank down a lot. Oh, this copter can even attack too. Alright, 44 seconds left. I'm gonna be locked in. I think I need a medium over here or something. Alright, 13 seconds. I gotta figure out what to do with this tank. I could just take a shot. It's not really worth it. I could weaken it. There's a copter right there. I'm just gonna play defense. Ah! I barely ran out of time. But that's okay. I got everything important I needed to accomplish. I got everything important I needed to accomplish. I'm putting a lot of pressure on this base right here. But I'm down a lot of properties, which really stinks. But I'm putting a lot of pressure on this. Oh man, this is tough. Grim can't even afford a medium tank. Actually, Grim can if Grim combines the anti-airs. But that was a pretty decent turn for me. If I can get to that base, I can win the game. Oh, and Neo tank is going to run away. He's going to protect it with infantry, and there's probably not a lot I can do. You're good. Don't panic. Just move confidently. You're winning. Thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence there. Lose that. But I think I can pick off that Neo tank. Okay. Figure out where this stuff is going to go. I think anti-air can one-shot one of those. Tank can also move up. Oh, but that's with power on. I won't have a lot of charge. Big money suck. That's true. That's going to be out of range even with power. The copter's going to help with the base defense. I could just go back. Anti-air's going to go in. Going to clear out all those. I don't know if this 2 could do enough because it's a Grim 2. And going to... Let's see. Going on this stuff, I can clear that out. And then I need to build like an anti-air or something over here. You must stop Cap. Caps. See what's gonna come from over here. I still let waste money to repair, keep pressing B copters, remove that infantry, recapture buildings. Yeah. Alright, there's a mech right there. So I can theoretically get a base lock. Alright, so let's see. This copter can hit that. Anti-air is moving out of the way. Alright, this tank actually can't get to it, so we're going to hit this. Let's see, that's at 10. Okay, well we gotta stop this first. That should do some damage. Hit that. We're not going to do any damage with this thing, so we're just going to try to use it to block. I have 18k. I got it. Oh, my labs are under some threat. They're under some heat. Let's see. I can pop some more infantry. Which is exactly what I'll do. That was a mistake. Shoot. Oh well. I needed to have hit this T-copter infantry bottom. Yeah, that'd have been a good idea. I just was panicking. Don't stop, Cap. Okay. I didn't. I made the right move. 17 seconds left though. And I at least locked down a base. But I gotta be careful about capture limit. With this flip could be huge as well. But now being up a base on a base light map is pretty good. It's pretty good. He's gonna clear that, and that's gonna be a sad day indeed. But I could just build Seacopter infantry, APC, that kind of thing. I've got that base completely locked. He has got real issues now. Yeah. Okay, Copter's gonna go closer. I'm gonna have to bring in the anti-air. Copter's actually running out of fuel. It's got 29. That's still plenty. He's gonna just play for, or I don't know. Okay, his anti-air is actually moving over here. I saw the T-copter. Yeah, I didn't. I'm too low on time. I can stabilize this though. I think this mid-fight now has swung with all this stuff I have. But I really gotta buckle down here. Okay, sacrifices for damage. That's gonna be good. Make sure you can't hit with Copter tank or he clears the base. It's very true. Alright, the Neo tank went in for some really good damage there. I could go in with that medium tank. He's got some copters there, though. Anti-air is also covering. It might not be worth going with the medium tank on that. Even with... well, the infantry could block. Copter could block. There's a tank there, too. Alright. Let's see. I see you're getting in shape for your own tournament. Yeah, exactly. I am getting in shape. I am. I just gotta figure out a good way to do this. It looks like you definitely need to hit that anti-air. That needs to go down, and I need to block this. Probably with the... let's see, the artillery can't get there. Anti-air can go... going for that attack might have been a mistake. But now I have this. Oh, it actually can't get on the base. So I can keep this base lock up. And then put the anti-air down here. Then put this tank right here. Haymaker will clear that for sure. 21 to 30, I will kill that. Might be worth it to do that. Alright, anti-air's not there, copter's there, anti-air's there. So let's see, medium tank can clear it. There's mech's too far. I'll just do this and do some blockage. Or just some backup. Just some good old-fashioned backup. What is day limit? Day limit's 30. Alright, got those moves off barely in time. Now my medium tank's gonna take a lot of heat probably, but I have enough units in the back ready to trade, which is good. This is gonna be kind of an issue. Maybe, well, at least the tank can get there. The copper is the only thing that could. So copper could probably clear it with Haymaker. But I think I have enough units. Grim has a medium tank though, but I could probably take it out. But we'll see what Grim goes for here. If he uses superpower, yeah, it could be a problem. Could be a problem. Yeah, I think he could kill the medium tank, but I think I could trade out enough stuff afterwards, especially with power, because I'll definitely get it if the medium tank goes down. I think I'll be able to trade out enough stuff to be okay. I just gotta start pumping out infantry, T-copters from the bottom, and then like fully lock down the base and just try to win the game. All right, so there's the superpower. Let's see what the destruction is. Yeah, that was gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh, crap. There's this. There's that, yep. Oh, at least my copter will clear it. Haha. And then I'll still be able to use the anti-air to trade out that copter right there. A is not reaching copter clears the base from the forest, so the shoal feels bad. That's true, yeah. That's true, he did miss that. Got lucky there. Okay, so yeah, going in on the medium tank. Joining to get a Neo. Oh, fair enough. That's a good move. So save the base for a little bit. Yeah, it's going to target fire infantry. I need to get all the infantry on the field stat. Yeah, this, aw, man, it was going good. It was going very well, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like... Okay, medium tank survives with 1 HP. But I'll be able to get a lot of trades out here. And then maybe my, maybe I could do it. Alright, almost have super. We can go in on that. Oh, that's gonna do too much damage back to me. Oh, I should have moved it over here. Oh, dang, I ran out of time. Oh, that's bad. This is really bad. Shoot. Build, yeah, I know. Oh, man, I was doing so good. I was in analysis paralysis mode. But I've got good unit count. But I gave up a shot I didn't need to give up there. Big mistake. I got 10 days to get a ton of flips. Yeah, and it breaks through on the artillery. Dang, I was doing so good. Until I wasn't. Oh, so close. Dang, I was just like defeated by the clock. Oh well, we're still fighting through. I got good pressure. I just need infantry. Desk shattering moment, it really is though. It honestly really is. Oh man, so close. I'll be able to get good damage on that tank with my copter, but sharp game be sharp. Yeah, for real, this is a really sharp game. Oh man, such a tragedy. Thinking too much. Yeah, exactly. I am thinking too much. I just gotta go. When I was going, I was doing good. Yeah, that copter's gonna die. Oh, that's a good tactic right there. It's a good block. Well, actually, it's alright. I can still get to that. Ugh. 1825. This is gonna do nothing. But I can trade this out. Move this anti-air away. think I'm just gonna go get this right here. Oh my goodness, I can't freaking click. You're gonna get wasted. Yeah. Alright, well, at least, I'm ahead in unit count, but it's all, like, weak infantry that are gonna get picked off. Day 20, I have 10 days to get stuff. Yeah, copter's gonna get picked. Dang it! Oh, I was doing really good for a second. I was doing really good. At least I can hit this. At least I can hit that, so that'll be nice. I can hit this as well. Should be a KO. I can take out both these anti-airs, and then with power, I could pop that. I don't know if I need super though. All right, at least we'll get that. Running away from the Neo. I have no infantry in this area anyway, so... Just gotta go for it. We think later. Oh, I built too much infantry there, but that's okay. We'll just go into this copter. I just got to get these flips. I need to build infantry now. Save up. Hey, we lived. Oh man, this game is insane. Oh shoot, that Neo's gonna get hit. And I don't have an anti-air back there. Oh, this could be bad. I'll be able to hit this tank though pretty hard. You need infantry to build next turn, a bomber, a medium tank, infantry, you need caps. Yeah, I agree. Time to watch Kessler fumble. Exactly, dude. Exactly. This is major fumbleina going on right now. Major fumbling going on. Oh, there's an anti-air right there. We'll just go down here. I'm saving up for a bomber. A little bit, at least. And the blessing of Borghese's game, yeah. This game is pretty content, actually. This is the most content game, but I am fumbling. Yeah, I'm certainly not winning another Borghese's here. Gave up some free shots, though, just being a little rushed on that, though. Gave up some free hits I didn't need to give up. But I gotta, it's day 22. I gotta get these infantry on the teacoppers and start capping everything. And they've got the airport lock, which is gonna be a huge problem. Dang, I was doing so good. Alright, well, at least we get one flip back. So we're only down one city. Gonna capture this. Gonna capture this. And then I need to start getting some of these other. So now we shift over here. Can't build bomber now. I need to build Neo. Yeah, exactly. There's a bomber right there. And then we have to shield the infantry with this stuff. Oops. Need more infantry. And then need a Neo down here for sure. Alright, you get there. Drop off the infantry. Take a shot. Go over here. Neo tank. Anti-air go here. Infantry. Can I protect it? Not really. Infantry go here. 3K. Go over here. Alright, there we go. I got 3 minutes left. Try reserves to lose. Alright, it all comes down to these caps. I'm, this one is getting there, but I think I should just abandon it and start afresh. That's 3 more minutes than you need, yeah. With power A, could have gotten hell, you know? Oh, yeah, you're right, I totally blanked on that. I could have got it. I could have got that heli for sure. Definitely a blunder there. So we'll see. We'll see what I can cook up here. Just got to get these caps and hold on. But absolute soiling. Yeah, exactly. The soiledest of abominations are on the field. But I dealt some good damage to it. It's now at 5 HP. And I just need some more caps. This is going to... I might just... I could combine... Oh, because that'll be 8. Yes, that's exactly what I do. I capture this and combine. He resigned! Oh, we did it! We did it! Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, ho, 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 yes! Cue the Celine Dion. Oh my gosh! Make that a lively game of the day, Semi. Do that one. Do this one, dude. You might have missed the beginning. It was like, if it was in chess, the eval bar would go like this. Oh my gosh, Borghese has blessed me. Borghese and Bingo Banjo have blessed me. And the B power, the B blessing. Oh my gosh. Turn on my light here. Yeah. No, dude. Oh man. You guys are giving me confidence boosts in the chat. I really needed that. You guys were really helping with that. You guys were like the fans in the stands, you know? It's like how the Seattle Seahawks retire the number 12 because the fans are like the 12th man on the field. You guys are like the 12th man with your encouragement. Thank you guys. I would love to play you sometime when you're not grinding Live League. Yeah, for sure. Just message me on Discord or the website. I am definitely going to head off after this. Or not play any more games at least, but This game was insane. Absolutely nuts. Let's see if the stats graphs actually work. Literally what I said. The Caesar. Oh my goodness. That game was nuts. That game was nuts. Oh no, the stats aren't working. If the eval bar be going crazy. Ending the night on a high note, yeah. All of this best advice to keep playing through blunders. It's a coin flip people know how to punish. Yeah. I was trying to I was never like giving up. I was always trying to push through. But oh man, I really thought I fumbled it. But luckily, got the infantry out in time, and got the units to trade. I think I blundered some free infantry shots here, but what a crazy game. Wow. Low elos meaning anything below 1k. Yeah. In coal, coal is really good. And especially on this map with roads, these roads, I was getting some really nice road shots there. But the thing about Grim is that like his powers like aren't actually that good relative to other characters' powers. Like with Knuckle Duster, it like puts more stuff on one-shot range, which is really nice, right? But the problem is, a lot like the other powers are just like better, like more utility. Like, would you rather if you were Grim, would you rather have Sidewinder or Haymaker? You would take Sidewinder 100% of the time. And the Grim's less defense means that everyone else has that attack bonus against him. So, what? 1k and live league I'm only like 1130, mostly because I'm lazy. Yeah, you gotta grind. I'm on the road to 800. Yeah, you guys should totally sign up for the team tournament. That's gonna be a fun time. We're like so close to 8 teams of 7. So if you've always wanted to play a tournament, this is a really good environment, I think, especially for like new players, because not only do we have like players all over the rating ladder, but like a lot of these captains offered to help coach their teammates. So it's going to be. Oh hey, it's Strider in chat. GG, well played. Yeah, you too, man. You played very well. I had a few really good powers, but you did it really. Every time I blundered, you punished me really well. But that game was nuts. I'm in disbelief. I won that game. Oh man. This has been a fun map. Trying to get practice for the tourney. Yeah, you should. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really amazing, and I hope I don't have to play you in the tournament, because you would. I still think you're a stronger player than me, and I just got some really lucky with some tactics, but I was like seeing stuff and then seeing that it was a blunder 2 seconds later, that's a really good like first step, you know, baby steps. Super hard to play as good when you get countered by Cole or Adder. Yeah. Even better than me, Strider. Strider's still better than me. I just had some really good turns that swung it. But this has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I have 19 viewers. 3-com Tower Grim is fun. Yeah, 60% attack. I was facing up against 60% extra attack. And, yeah, that's definitely is a good game to review and, like, figure out all my mistakes. Because there was so much that could be optimized. And that'll be a really good game to go over. Strider just needed the Boge's Blessing. Yeah. Luckily, I got the Boge's Blessing. You both ignored Jake, and that's good enough. Why don't you like Jake? Because he's overplayed? Oh man, I'm tired after that one. My brain's absolutely fried. Review, you say, yeah, yeah, Aria, we need to go over it. We need to go over it. You're gonna have a field day with this one. Jake is good. I like Jake. I would play him in the in the DS games all the time. Adder's the king of tier 4s. Anything besides that is hype. Adder was banned in this one in tier 4. He's probably like the auto pick if you pick Adder. Yeah, Aria review when? Yeah, exactly. Jake is very much played. Yeah, I think Jake could be alright, because I think artilleries are pretty good. I mean, I got the base lock with the artillery on the bridge, and there's just these little like random sea and river tiles and mountains just dotted around the map that you can put artillery behind. Adder is such an auto pick, so good he's banned. Yeah. I actually don't think Jake is good on this map. Oh, maybe because this whole middle there's no plains. That's probably right. Like in this whole quadrant, there's 0 plains tiles. And so yeah, probably Cole and actually Jess could be good on this map, but I think the base light makes it a little worse for Jess because it's better on base light to build more copters because the unit count is more, and Jess copters have minus 10% attack. But with like 2 easy comp towers and like a contested comp tower, you could get 3 comp towers with Jess, and then you don't care about the minus 10% attack. Jess and Cole seem the best. Yeah, I would agree with that. Sonya doesn't seem. I'm just kidding. I didn't see the 3 towers per side. Grim was a mistake on my part, but it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, I had an absolute blast playing. No planes in the middle and get tested on the side. Have silos to interrupt, which is better than planes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I heard Grim doesn't like a whole lot of towers, which I think like kind of played out in this game. I was at least able to have 2 towers and get a lot of those hits with my extra movement. And because that extra damage with 2 towers, it helped a lot. 3 tower Grim can be crazy. Yeah, 160% default, you're one-shotting everything. And then you pop Knuckle Duster, and what? That's 80% attack? And then 90 because you're popping your power? That's like the same thing as a Haymaker with 3 towers. Strider offered us Kino. 14k income is amazing for Jess because you can just go double tank consistently with 14k income. I guess Jess would like lower income base light maps because then you're not building as coppers as frequently. But I could also be very wrong on that. I'm like getting better. I'm getting better, but I still don't understand a lot of the high level kind of overall strategies of some of the CO matchups. Double tank beats 2-inch copter. Oh, okay. Jess is actually aiming for tier 4 on Sulfur Rinse map. Yeah, a lot of people pick Jess on that map. It's a Jess and Cole are the big ones. And I think they're about equal. Because it's hard to get coppers out on that map because of how, like, brawly it is. And the game could be over before the coppers come out. AA is just so overpowered. Yeah, a copter's only worth it if copter forces 2 AA. That's true. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense in base light especially. It's so hard to block for your copters and it's hard to like cover them with tanks. And the anti-airs did a lot of work for both players in this game. It was crazy. But I think that attack over here really helped me. I'm in that boat where I just find it too much fun to brawl to care about learning openings and stuff. I agree with that. I'm in that same boat. The problem is, I just put myself in deficits before I can get to the actual, like, brawling. I just have server level movement optimization. Yeah, and that's my playstyle too. I'm just bad at it. Like, I was able to find that attack here, I was able to find an attack here, but overall my, like, macro strategy wasn't very good, and some of my builds were wrong, and people were screaming at the screen. But we came away with the W. Alexa versus the Red James 5 Part 3. Is that actually going on right now? Let me unmaximize. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, it's not the standard, it's not the game. I can look at this game real quick. I'm too fried to play any more games, but we can spectate a game for just a tad before I'm gonna hop off the stream pretty soon. But thank you guys for all the kind words and encouragement in chat. That actually helped the game so much. Like, couldn't have done it without you guys. I'm gonna need that if I'm playing in the team tournament, which I'll only play if it balances out the team numbers. But feel free to sign up. We still have a few spots. This map looks kind of weird. You got this APC and this comm tower back here. Doesn't seem worth it, but you have the port back here. Oh, I guess this Blackboat's probably pre-deployed, so you can use the Blackboat to get the port, and then no, force yourself to be a captain. Yeah, I don't want to be a captain. That's not a good idea. And then rig the draft. No way. Oh, as a CM match you usually never see. Yeah, exactly. We got Sammy. Foot soldiers gain 30% attack, 50% capture point bonus. Direct units lose 10% attack. Transports gain +1 movement. Going up against Drake, who naval units gain 1 movement, 10 defense. Air units lose 30% attack. Unaffected by rain and has a higher chance of rain. And he brings the rain with his damage powers, and she buffs infantry movement and captures. We're just supporter characters all in the script. You don't think us? Focus, okay? Yeah, I'm not playing this game. I'm just watching. Let's see, Sammy's going in really hard on this comm tower, which is really good for her, because then she can be really aggressive with 2 comm towers. I wonder, with +1 movement, this APC might be a little useful, but this APC doesn't seem worth it to me. I'm actually playing Days of Plague in Invader Cup 6 as Drake versus Sammy. Oh, is it round 2 with the Celeste, or is it a different map? Because I think it was Kindle and Sammy were the only tier 2 COs allowed in that round in the tournament. Sammy is up 6 minutes on the clock. 6.5 minutes on Drake. Drake is in some trouble. Sammy's up 3 cities as well. But the tank can go over, trade this, but there's a tank right there to hit, and then there's an anti-air, so probably not worth it to go for that. It's Celeste, okay. Oh, Bogacy, you picked Drake, oh no! Drake is a soiled abomination. You don't play Kindle because I'm not stinky? I think you are stinky, like a filthy peasant for picking Drake over Kindle. That's the most peasant move I've ever seen. And I wasn't gonna play Amir Sammy versus Days of Plague, but you could have picked Kindle and destroyed Sammy's peasant army. And that seems pretty good. But Drake is a bold pick. That global damage is going to be pretty strong. And this is actually going to be hard for Sammy to flip because he needs something to clear this out. Oh, actually, doesn't even have to attack. Can just capture it and it's guaranteed. And then can start capping this. And that looks... Oh, there's a tank right there. There's a copter. I'd rather rain on the peasant parade. Okay, that's fair. You know what? I can understand that. That's perfectly fair. It looks like Sammy's gonna win this area, though. Can start capping the city. But no, there's a tank there, and there's the artillery position behind it. But the tanks could not do enough... the copter could not do enough damage to it. Maybe might just be better to settle for the comm tower. Okay. Drake's gonna take that out. So let's see, what else is Drake gonna do here? Like, put stuff over here to protect this? That's not really a free shot, as that anti-air's right there. Okay, Drake's got the APC. He's gonna transport mechs to the front lines. Drake probably needs to make a play on this city right here. I don't think Sammy really has the unit presence to deal with it. Can swing the copter over to kind of help with the anti-air with this copter over here. Let's see. Why do we call Sammy's elite soldiers peasants? That's for Jess. That's true. Jess's infantry are peasants. I always say they're armed with squirt guns. They're like the Warhammer 40k infantry that have flashlights. The anti-air almost has the airport lock. Drake's got to be really careful here. Can go, yeah, can't really do anything. Too much stuff here from Sammy, but he's gonna make a slow push on this city, which I think is really good. Let's check out the stats. It looks like Sammy is down in kills by 3 infantry, but this infantry is gonna get traded off right now. On Sammy's next turn. That's a guaranteed one-shot. And then over here, Recon's gonna go back. But Sammy's up 3 cities, and that's huge. Drake is gonna snag this, and that's good. Gonna block for it. Just in front are tankers who ran out of tanks. They barely know how a rifle works. Yeah, it's like in those war movies when the tank blows up, but the main character escapes, but he only has a pistol because he was a tank operator. That's exactly what it is. Ooh, I don't know if Sammy can really go in here. That's going to be a tough nut to crack right there. But Sammy's going to be able to take this out and maybe be able to put pressure on this on the airport. Medium tank is looking pretty strong. They're more veterans, that's why they spawn at 9 HP. They lost one from aging. Oh yeah, Sensei infantry. That's very true. They've seen some things, yeah. I wonder if a Sammy tank with a comm tower has a chance of one-shotting a tank on 0 defense terrain. Only with a power active to get that 10%. So Sammy could go in here. You can use the goes in with that tank. Could use the medium tank to hit this to bring it down to 1 HP, and then anti-air hits, but then tank hits. There's just not enough units. It can't really go in. Actually, I'm wrong. The best info actually Kanbei, just expensive. That's true, yeah. And then you could be like, oh, Kanbei has his own victory march because he pops his super and sits on the HQ, and then it has 100% defense. So Kanbei has his own victory march basically with his super. The only difference is it's cheaper, and then it can actually be stopped by global damage. That's it. Now let's see, what can Sammy do here? It's gonna be, I think Sammy needs to play maybe for this. Could also bust down the pipe scene because Sammy APCs are really good. They get +1 movement and you can transport mechs. Drake counters Kanbei confirmed. Yeah, there was this one Quack Cup match where Double Drake beat Colin Kanbei. More expensive because of the doping. Yeah, exactly. Kanbei definitely blood dopes. Now, where is... Let's see. So we got a... Is this base light? You got a base here, and you have the airport. Okay, so it is kind of base light. So, pretty sharp. Okay, that's actually out of anti-air range. Good find by Sammy, picking that off. Now, the real question is, could the copter get surrounded? Possibly. Possibly. The flip on the right can only be stopped by the 2 tanks, and the 2 tanks get first struck. That's true, yeah. That's true. We have an artillery over here, but I think Sammy needs to go for this. And then Drake could bring everything in, and then Sammy brings this in. Let's see. Sammy on baseline is tough, but it seems fine to be tier 3. Yeah, I would agree. Maybe. Yeah. What maps is Andy good on? Because everyone's like, Andy's good everywhere, but I don't know what maps Andy's actually that good on. Is Andy good on like high income maps where you can repair a lot? Or is he good on like medium maps where like maybe Lash isn't as good. Okay. Let's see. Doesn't go for the cap. Puts the infantry over here. If going for the cap, then it would basically force. Andy's good on every tier 3 map. Is that honestly the truth? Literally every single one? Oh, okay. Andy's just got the versatility. You can always spam mech copter as Sammy. That's true. Yes and yes. Drake could get a clear out here and start a cap, but that might not be worth it as there's a lot of vehicles over here. I'm just noticing that Drake could do that. Drake has a minute and a half left. Drake's looking like me out here with the time scramble. When Kindle's allowed to is pretty much always the best. That's what I heard. I heard like Kindle was so ubiquitous in tier 3 that people would just be upset if people pick Kindle. Now that she's gone tier 3, is under new management. Yeah, and Andy is John Advance Wars. Yeah, Andy is John Advance Wars for sure. He's the poster child. Andy and Sturm, I think, are the two Advance Wars like poster characters. Von Bolt just wasn't a good villain. Like, it would have been cool if he was like, you know, Advanced Wars 1, it's like, oh, who's the mastermind behind Black Hole, you know, who's their secret leader? And it's Sturm, he's got an aura, he's scary, he drops meteors. And then Von Bolt is like, oh, he broke out of the nursing home and built a device to increase his life, and he just sits on his wheelchair, and like, Kindle's actually the real villain or something. It was just ridiculous. I didn't like Von Bolt. Meg said about Andy that he knows no weakness but has no real strength. Well, he's tier 4 but he's definitely the best tier 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Von Bolt will sit on those cities menacingly. Yes. Yeah, and then Von Bolt versus Von Bolt, even with 10% attack, the city sitter still wins. Andy hand guy. Yeah, Andy's very, very strong. But we won't see an Andy here. Andy also like counters Drake, but doesn't get the doesn't repair the fuel drain, so that can add up. All right, let's see what Sammy can do. Can still go in on this city. That city is still open. Bumble, Return of Palpatine Episode 9 should just let Hawk become the big bad guy. I agree with that. And I don't hate the decision of, okay, spoilers alert, but the game came out 11 years ago, so I think I can spoil it. I didn't mind the Hawk and Lash like turning to your team. Like, I thought that was pretty cool. But the problem is that Von Bolt just wasn't a good like villain in the shadows, you know? Like, it'd been cool. It's like, oh, like, who does Kindle? Because Kindle like is the leader of the Jugger, Cole, and Kindle, the Bolt trio. But it'd be cool if like, oh, behind Kindle there's a new real conspirator or something like that who actually has some aura. I actually agree with the Andy counters Drake take. Drake gets to be more proactive, so you want to mention Andy has to be more reactive. Why is that? Because of the powers? Because like Drake can use his power to weaken and then start one-shotting everything? Unless air is very short on the map, in which case, yeah, Andy's a lot better. Oh, okay. Yeah, the air thing is important. And Sammy's actually going to start the comm tower, so not going after the city, but the city would actually low-key still be guaranteed if Sammy went in, because that tank's not going to do enough damage to it, unless Drake gets the power. Oh, so fully going in on this. This is a really good attack from Sammy, and also Drake ran out of time. Let's see if Drake can counter this. This is going to be really tough. Andy can't heal dead units. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. This copter's gonna go down. Drake can hurt repaired units. Yeah, okay, I see. Bumble did absolutely nothing and had no impact on the story. Even after he appeared, you can easily just replace it with Sturm again and nothing story-wise changes. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That would have been just as good. Because, like, oh, like, you know, who are these, like, new black hole agents? And then, oh, they want to kill Hawk. Well, Hawk popped his power to kill Sturm, but oh, like, somehow Sturm returned, and then he's like, you know, he has this new sinister plane or something, instead of, I don't know what like his goal was in like Advance Wars 2. I think it was just taking over the world. But he was like, all right, like I'm gonna drain the world of all its resources so I can take it over. And you still have the exact same story. It'd be really good. Yeah, someone in chat literally just said, think about it. Von Bolt tries to kill Hawk. Sturm was shot by Hawk. He would have a reason to use him than want him dead. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. But Hawk didn't actually shoot Sturm. He popped Black Wave and killed him that way. And someone else says Rachel should have replaced Sturm. Yeah, maybe. Yes, actually, Rachel, the mentor of Jake, is secretly working for Black Hole. I like that, actually. I'm a huge fan of that. Okay, this is, unfortunately, a massive inaccuracy from Drake. But there's the tsunami. This anti-air, I think, needed to have taken this. It could fully take the copter out instead of getting this 7-4. But this tsunami might hurt Sammy a little bit. The artillery is going to go behind the tanks, but still this one's going to get taken out. Von Bolt is the one Hawk shot. Oh, that's right. Yes. But I think in the game you can actually choose to have Jake shoot him. And like, there might be like I can't remember because it's been so long. But I think there's like might be like a choice at the end. It's like, okay, who do you want to shoot Von Bolt? Kind of like in Fire Emblem, how it's like in the one with Chrom and Robin. It's like, oh, who do you want to kill the demon at the very end? Yellow Comet lost Kanbei, and there's some war for the throne going on, and the one replacing Kanbei is thirsty for conquest to become the villain. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then there could be like, they could have just done so much with the story. Since Storm on his final mission cannot accept defeat, so he throws the biggest meteor ever through, and in comes Dark Conflict, Days of Ruin. Oh yeah, that's a really good lead-in. That would be perfect. Rachel equals Thermes basically because their Super CO powers are basically the same if Rachel can get the 3 to land in the same spot. That's true. I can't imagine Jake shooting anyone. Yeah. Well, you know, if Jake shot Von Bolt, he would say something silly. He always used to say, get the plates because you just got served after you won a mission, which me being in middle school thought that was the funniest thing ever. But I also enjoyed The Big Bang Theory in middle school, so that just goes to show you how screwed up my sense of humor was in middle school. So yeah, maybe I can imagine Jake shooting on. Jake shoots the wheelchair. Yes, that's right. I remember now. He shoots the wheelchair, and then Von Bolt just suffocates because he doesn't have the wheelchair feeding him the energy of the earth, the Kai or whatever. He'd be like, "Wow, man, I'm just getting rid of these sick beasts. Let's just chill." Yeah, Jake is the Jake's dialogue's the definition of "Hello, fellow kids. I'm also a kid." Jake shot the little wheelie. Yeah, DualShock's pretty disappointing when it came to the story. It was, and they had a lot of potential because the clones were really cool. You know, the new commanders, like, they had at least some sort of personality to them. And then you just had Von Bolt, the main villain, just 0 personality. It was like fighting Mermaid Man. I mean, it was just a huge disappointment. Let's see. And we've replaced Stalos Calder with Lash because Teehee war crimes. Yeah, I think Lash, like, Lash is like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna mess with people and do war crimes just for fun because she gets a sadistic glee to it. But I think Calder is way more evil because he doesn't do it just for fun. He's like, oh, I want to learn everything there is to be about human suffering. Like, he's sadistic in a different way. Like, I mean, he's like above and beyond Lash. Like, Lash just likes watching tanks blow up and giggle. But Calder is like, how do I like maximize the tank blowing up and just like what kind of big bomb can I build and like, oh, I want to study viruses in your army and stuff like that. Jake, let's see, Jake is the wheelchair is the real Von Bolt. Yeah, Jake is a stoner on the kids' TV show. Oh yeah, has to pretend he's not high. Yeah, it's just like Tommy Chong in That 70s Show, where he was like, is so funny. Tommy Chong like is like so goofy in that show. He'll just like say random stuff. He'll be like, "Oh, bingo," and like, "Oh, did you figure it out?" And he's like, "No, I found a bingo card, man." Is hilarious. Let's see. Actually, the way they ended Dual Strike with Hawk stole Von Bolt's wheelchair. Oh no, Hawk stole the wheelchair. Now he's absorbing the energy. Lash is Harley Quinn without makeup. Also 13-year-old. Yeah, that's true. Can Drake stop the HQ cap? Seems over in a turn or two. Probably not. Probably not. This does seem pretty over. After this game concludes, I will be concluding the stream now. I needed to relax a bit after that last game. That was absolutely nuts. Yeah, I don't think Drake can get to the HQ. And Sammy's still up 2 cities and 2 comm towers. But gonna drop this mech off really aggressively and try to fight into this. This could be a bit of a problem, though, for Drake. This victory march could be nasty. That tank could definitely get cleared. I think Sammy can't get 20,000, but can get a lot. Can just like weaken stuff, get stuff in position for the HQ cap, put a medium tank on it perhaps. But Sammy's gonna go in over here on the left. Gonna take that out. It could probably take this out. Okay, the mech is actually staying within the confines of the APC. Just nestled up, ready to go out at the opportune time, so Sammy's infantry doesn't take it out. That's pretty smart. But Drake also ran out of time, didn't build, and yeah, this looks pretty over. Gonna get some decent attacks there, but I think Sammy can break that. Or I mean, I think Drake can break that. Bring this 5, or even the 5 takes of the 2 anti-air. Let's see. I remember seeing a ROM hack where Sonya turned out to be a warmonger in denial, then tricks her dad into declaring war on Blue Moon by trying to execute Black Hole COs after the war. Oh, that's hilarious. That's a really good ROM hack. I haven't seen that. I saw one where it was like, okay, actually clears that tank out and use the medium tank over here, not trying to clear this out. But I think anti-air, copter, tank ought to all do it. But needs that victory march. Okay, actually going to bring the anti over here and take this shot. And maybe a copter tank goes in on this. I think copter goes here, and then the medium tank gets kind of blocked in. Yeah, the copter needed to have gone right here. Could it have? Did it have the movement? Let's see. Oh no. I think. Oh yeah, copter could have gone right there. It could have gone right there. And if the copter's here, the medium tank's not there to trade it off. Now you just have here and here, and this is looking really good for Sammy. This is looking super good. However, this tank can get cleared by the medium tank, and then let's see. Holding a pivot point medium tank is basically a win condition on this map. He has double comm tower too. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. This could be very over. Drake just needs to make a miracle push over here, but there's too many units. This seems pretty over. However, the fuel drain taking its toll. All these units are stuck up here with running out of fuel, so that is definitely something to consider. But I think over here, I think Drake is cooked. Needs like a super or something to even out this game. Medium tank could go up here and help out with this fight though, because this healthy tank can just clear this. But then that victory march is going in. I don't think there's any way that that Drake can stop a victory march. And then use the artillery to hit the pipe seam. Now it's down to 3 HP. Okay, takes the 1 HP copter out. Even if Drake stops HQ gap, he is just too behind. Yeah, that's true. Holding the pivot point with medium tank basically... Oh yeah, I read that already. Sorry. But yeah, I was going to comment on it more. Yes, that medium tank being here basically allowed Sammy to cut off the blue forces. Yeah, this is definitely GG. Oh, there's a bomber. I mean, the bomber would do it if Victory March wasn't going to come in. So all red has to do is take these 2 shots, walk onto the HQ, or click Victory March, then walk onto that HQ. Don't do it in that order. Don't do it in the order I said. Tap out, little bro. I mean, hey, you know, he could still take his turn. But yeah, this is pretty over. There's really, I mean, this tank could clear this, and this anti-air could clear this, but there's just no stopping this. There's just no stopping that. Alright, well, oh, the timer is going down, so just gonna let the timer run out, and back to Sammy, and this will be over very soon. It's got to pop that victory march, take that shot, and win the game. And here it goes, victory march. Takes it out. And wins. Good job by Sammy. The stats are still kind of messed up. Okay, Sammy did a great job that game. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching me embarrass myself in the live league. I lost the high funds game. I lost the standard game. And then I won a standard game. Or did I only play 2 games? I don't remember. My brain's that gone. But thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the games and the chatting. It was a lot of fun. And hope to see you in the team tournament. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.